So I'm going to give you this last chart as my closing statement here. So much of us, including myself, by the way, I was guilty of this also. You know, you go and look out at the world and you look at professional artists, okay? Um, Professional artists, by the way, they're drawing with a lot of the skills and concepts it takes to learn how to draw. They're doing that over here with drawing in their brain. So what shows up on the page is minimal work, right? So an example would be I draw a face and I just draw a face, right? I'm like, here's the face, right? Here's a nose, right? And I just sit in here and doodle this thing out, right? And then you see people do this and think, well, oh, that must be the way to draw, right? It's like, this is how I should draw, right? I should be able to do that. Well, that's not really the truth, okay? You're seeing the end of the magic trick, basically, right? So one of the charts I talk about on the website is at the beginning, right? This represents time, by the way, this line. Here, let's write time here. At the beginning, you should be doing all of your drawing on the piece of paper. So this is force, gravity, shape design, perspective, form, anatomy, right? All this stuff happens. Over time, this could ramp its way down. It doesn't have to, by the way. Stylistically, you might say, I really like showing all the work, right? But it can, and this is what you see from the pros, right? So all of a sudden, their page work is at a minimum, right? And that's because somewhere in here, as you start learning how to draw, all of a sudden, the page work goes into your brain, right? And we flip this chart upside down, right? All of a sudden, more of that work is happening in the brain and less is happening on the page, you see? So don't be fooled by looking at artists that do this versus showing you all the work and years it took for them to get there. That's not how you start. You start by doing the work on the page, right? Which is over here. That would be me saying, I'm going to draw this face, but okay, if I'm going to draw the face, I need to know perspective, right? I need to know that it was drawn in this way. And by the way, this box was in my head when I drew this face, right? It's, you can see it's all lined up on its angles. I got the turn with the jaw, which means I have to learn perspective. I would have to learn anatomy, right? It's perspective, anatomy. I got to know where the eye sockets are, where the structure of this face is actually, you know, how it's built. What's the skull going on underneath there? So that's all the hidden stuff that, you know, you don't see when you try to watch a pro, especially pros that draw directly. Like Kim Young-ji would be a great example, right? Someone who just draws directly. He spent years understanding perspective and bodies and form and all this stuff, right? So it's not like this stuff happens magically. It's like practice and time for you to draw straight from your head what you want the drawing to actually look like and have it show up on a piece of paper, right? So this brings me back to